why the term working out actually means staying alive. This is the topic of this video. I don't know if my voice cracked when the first word, but yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like the introduction of a video doesn't have to be perfect. It's just kind of like getting raw energy from that is very important. It's like very rare nowadays. People cannot conservate their rare energy. But okay, what does it mean? Because this life kind of we're living a life of like being productive, right? Everybody kind of knows that capitalism, even in countries that have um, communist tendencies, there's a high kind of like people are not like living to live, right? And what does it mean, like working out, staying alive? By the way, I'm Remo Kazi. This is the diary of me, Remo Kazi, the diary of kind of just writing my journal in an audio way. We got the 15th March. I think this is also because my reflux. I don't know why my sometimes my voice. So 15 March 2025. It's 4 p.m. currently. I have the blinds, so like the atmosphere is a little bit more comfortable and everything, so it can be watched in the evening, whatever. Um, what I mean is, you're literally gonna die if you don't work out. So like working out is basically like because people like usually go to the gym once a day. I don't know, I don't like I've kind of noticed that I kind of like I like more going to the gym if I don't actually like set myself on I have to do that today, like I have to do 3 sets of that, 3 sets of 2 sets. Like I just go to the gym to kind of get that pump, like not that pump but just kind of just to like just like a playground, like it's like a playground. Like if I want to do like a little bit of that, like I want to do like a little bit of boxing or like a little bit of like pulling or like benching, or like I just do it, kind of just like you don't like at the start of the beginning of your workouts. It's complete bullshit to kind of go in and say, yo, only that. And like if you haven't, like if you're fucking skinny and everything, like just get in shape, like just kind of move. Like first you're not even moving, right? So you came from nothing and now you're kind of trying to be a professional, kind of building your muscle. You're not even moving. You've been dead. Your body has been dead, kind of not even moving. So the kind of theory behind it is that but basically, like you should basically go to the gym like 6, 8, or 10 times a day, right? What I mean by that is just, yeah, like you run to the beach, you kind of jumping off things, climbing, uh, like lifting things up and everything. All of that is part of like kind of just being a human, right? So the natural kind of like if you feel depression from just being in a room, whatever, that's like everybody should actually, if they know actually what they feel, if they are sensitive, have kind of depression from that, because the normal is like running on the beach, whatever, doing stuff, right? So yeah, now for example, you just like literally walking, going to the gym, doing like one exercise and just like just going to the gym for 2 minutes and then going again, and like then for 3 minutes, then maybe a 10 minute workout, then maybe a 40 minute cardio, and then we're going again. All of that movement is needed, very important for the brain and everything. Like the contrast and kind of like always kind of like that's why like that one time going to the gym feels, oh, now my body has to kind of drive up and kind of get in that energy of like making like kind of being like right, like body like should all like the kind of the evolution of your being not fit and being fit is that when you're not fit, your body takes a lot of time to kind of get in like in that in that kind of movement of okay, now energy, okay, now like high intense, like the high intensity, right? High intensity states. The longer you work out for and kind of the more like fit your body is, means your body is easily can easily get to that high intensity. It doesn't change much because it's used to getting in that mood, right? Because the normal kind of day should look like high intensity, kind of every time over and over again, kind of switching between it and letting the line become very thin, right? If you're unfit, your line is very high. Like this is just such like it's a mental and also a body, right? So the line becomes that thick when you're not working out, and like the kind of the like you want to get that closer, right? And the more fit you are, the kind of easily like there's not much difference between like actually living and kind of doing. That's where you feel more energetic because you're actually constantly kind of in a state of high intensity, because your body just is kind of adjusted to that, right? That's kind of the theory that no science, obviously, just my opinion, but that's what I would get from the experience of my body and everything. So I think kind of that's kind of how everything should be built more. I wish there was like a platform to jump off the ocean, like more kind of like parks, like skating, whatever. Just more kind of different stuff, like benches and everything. Everything is kind of built on society rules and not really on the actual use case, right? People build kitchens or their homes as kind of a showroom, like to kind of, like to show your family whatever. I have a nice house, very conventional, like people kind of, they build their home, their whatever, not in it terms of actually having a nice life, but just kind of showing off and kind of just, being, just walking in and kind of feel a gratitude of, this is mine, right? Which is kind of dumb, stupid. It should actually be a playground. Like there should be things on a roof. Like it should like be a monkey, like a little bit like a monkey cage, just like a little bit more human adapted, right? Because we always say we're 99% similar to those kind of. They always want to project that onto us. You're actually like 99% similar to those chimpanzees or whatever. But why are we not 99% living like them? Like that's crazy, right? Like they say 99% genetical similarity, and we're living in a 99% difference. So that should be 1 to 99 and not 99 to 1, which is very very stupid actually. It just kind of happened to be because of, I want to find the actual reason behind humans going in that way. I think it's the very social comparison, right? So how are society standards created in that way? Why is it not all on use case? Why is it on safety? Maybe safety because homes, they kind of want to be safe, not so outdoor and everything. Having that cave, mm, yeah, comfort obviously, right? Just kind of that you need a couch, that you need like a entertainment, that you need like a kitchen, whatever, but not really movement. So people are getting lazy, so they don't actually want to have that movement into their home, right? That's a big kind of, that's my thoughts today. I just watched a video of like a meat eater, like he kind of presented his home. I don't know what his name was. He had a nice home with like a platform to jump off and different kind of things and everything. He reminded me of this, like always keeping a track and action and everything, because this also always like, it's just insanely more healthy than like you could like just be in action, just going out, staying in that kind of movement area and not kind of getting, it's getting very, it can be scarily, it can be very scary for the body to just kind of sit for 4 hours and everything, and it feels like a prison. It can feel like a prison very fast, right? A prison, yeah, because it's just kind of your mind and your body, sometimes they have a different kind of feel of the environment and what they're actually doing, right? So they're processing and thinking, what is wrong? Why you're not moving anymore, right? What is going on? And the brain will react in a negative emotion to that. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching. This is just kind of my thoughts, everything. Remo Kazi, my name, and I'll see you in the next video on the 16th tomorrow.